Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. Uh, it's T-Money again. My rap name goes by T-Money. Um, I'm starting to try and see, um, if I could become, my dream, like I said in my previous videos, to be a rapper slash a motivational speaker. And I just wanted to do that. I've always had that dream of standing in front of millions and millions of kids and people and being in the industry someday, and performing, BET Awards, 106 in Park, having my dream basically, going to 106 and telling kids like you can do whatever you want, you put your mind to it, and that's really what it is, it's dreams. And for those who don't know what your calling is, or not calling, but you don't know what you want to do, and I'm 15 years old and I already know what I want to do because based off of my when I was young, based off of what happened when I was young, basically I used to preach, um, and I always used to have this imagination that I even went outside in my backyard and I used to have this imagination that like my like the trees and the grass were like people. You feel me? Like I've always had that one dream where I felt like that is true. Some people might think that I'm like some type of lunatic or like I'm crazy or something like that because I believe that. I honestly believe that. Not now, not now. Don't think that I believe it now because I don't believe it now. But obviously I'm more mature now. But well, not really more mature, but I know that by now. And so I used to think that that was a big problem for me. I always used to think that I was that kid. I was the kid, and I used to think that I was strange for it because I used to go to school every day, and I didn't preach in class or do weird crap like that. But I used to believe that, and it was kind of weird because as a kid, you have a big imagination, but then there's kids in your class that'll make fun of you because you believe in that for some reason. I just want to tell you guys, if you guys really don't know what your purpose is, or not even purpose, but like what your dream is, I want you to think of something that you really like doing. Whether you like playing track, whether you like doing basketball, whatever. Find something that you want to do. My dream is being a rapper, and I have like a whole bunch of videos um, under my name T-money2hunna, and I have a whole bunch of stuff under there, and I have raps after raps after raps after raps on there, and I feel like there's so much people that want to do the same thing that I'm doing, um, or they want to have a different type of dream. All I say is that you just believe in yourself, and you know, dreams do come true if you push hard enough. You can't just wake up and a genie's gonna poof you to, you know, being a country singer or poof you to, being an R&B artist. No one's gonna push you. You're not gonna wake up and something is gonna just happen like that. You gotta put in hard work. You gotta put in videos. You gotta put in. You don't have to do videos. If you have your own studio, I wish I had my own studio. Man, my studio is my computer. That's my only studio, man. But I'm hoping one day that I will get the chance to get into a studio, get a producer, um, but the thing is like for me, I think it all starts right here. Like I think I don't have a studio. I don't have all that equipment stuff that you really do need, but I have a laptop that has a camera that has beats that I can choose from. I downloaded um a type of studio beat thing where I pick my beats and I just go off of that and I write my words down, I pause it, and then I put the beats up and then put my videos up on YouTube and then just keep going. You got to push yourself every day. You got to go to sleep dreaming about it, and you got to go all day and all night dreaming about that moment. Waiting on your moment. But while you're waiting on your moment, put in that hard work and keep progressing and progressing and progressing. I went to if you see my video views. By the way, I really do need some more, so please give me some more. I'm hoping before the summertime that I have at least 200, 300 video viewers maybe 500 viewers. That's my maximum is 500. I want to have 500 or 600. Um, as much as I can get, really. But I just want to tell you guys, like, I went from 7 video viewers to 15 to 33 to 45 now. Now, hopefully, later on today, I might have another 70, 80, maybe 90 video viewers because um, hopefully that'll happen if y'all are nice enough that y'all could do that for me. But I just want to tell y'all, like, you know, be be smart. Do what you have to do to want to become what you want to be. If you look up to a certain artist, me, I look up to Big Sean. That's one of the biggest artists that I look up to. Another artist that I look up to, believe it or not, y'all probably gonna like be crazy if I say this, but it's Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy, I look up to Soldier Boy because I feel like his rap is good too. I listen to a lot of his mixtapes. His Loud mixtape that he came out with, um, 5013 mixtape. I listen to a lot of mixtapes of his, and I think that his mixtapes are good. There's a lot of people that judge me for stuff like that, but you got to keep pushing yourself. You got to keep going. Like I said, everybody, this world, not everybody in this world gonna like you. And like I said in my other previous video, I've had people tell me that um, rap is devil music. I've had people tell me that you're gonna go to hell because you listen to this person. I've had people tell me when I said a teacher last year, like I said, she asked if we could, be, uh, if we could be, if we wanted to be anything, what would it be? And I said, man, I want to be a rapper someday. I said, no, 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 I didn't say that. I didn't say. I think I said. I think I said I don't know, and that's what I was about to say was a rap, and I didn't say it. And a lot, and I've said, people have asked me, friends have asked me, what you want to be? I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper, rapper, rapper. And people look at me and they laugh, and the people look at me and they think I'm crazy because they're like, why does all black people want to be rappers? And like the thing is, like with me, like if I come if I become a rapper, hopefully one day, my dreams will become true. But if I become a rapper, I tell you what, I'll be different from everybody else. And that's the thing, you want to be different from everyone. You don't want to be the same person. I'm not saying because I didn't grow up in the same neighborhood. I don't think that every single rapper has to grow. I don't think a rapper, period, has to grow up in the hood. I think that you could be a rapper. I mean, if I was to move the camera, I don't feel like moving it, but if you can see the surroundings around my house, like I live in a good neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood. It's very quiet, but it's a good neighborhood. I like it, and it's calm. But one thing I don't, I don't want to say is that I don't feel like I feel like so much people are only pursued to have. I feel like there's only so much. I feel like people are targeted as, okay, well, if I want to be a rapper, I gotta live in the hood. Don't be like that. I mean, like I'm gonna tell you what. I straight up live in an all white neighborhood. I'm probably there's only like maybe 2 or 3 black people in this neighborhood. I've seen one family of black people. There might be more, I don't know, but I say that there's only two because those are the only two I've seen. And then there's white people, what I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with no race. I love everybody, but I just want to tell you that like don't be afraid to pursue your dreams because somebody else says that you can't do it. Don't mean nothing. I've had people tell me that I couldn't do it. Um, yeah, there's people that have said, you ain't gonna ever do it. You got to be hood to be to rap. You have to have hood structure. I don't think you have to have hood structure. I'm sitting here and I got views on YouTube, talking about my dreams and wanting to pursue my dreams and really wanting to be my dream. I don't know what a clock 9 is. I don't know what all them guns is, but I believe that, you know, I mean, I know guns, but I mean, I don't know like, all those like hood guns. Like, I don't feel like I gotta go up somewhere and shoot somebody because, they not from my area or whatever. Like, I don't feel like that's 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 what I have to rap about because I mean like people like Meek Mill, people like Ace Hood, they tell stories. I love how they tell these stories. Big Sean tells a story about how his grandma and mom were so proud of him when he finally became a rapper and all this other stuff and he got a call from his grandma and mama say that he was proud and all this stuff and I think that that's really good. That pushes you. But like I said, I just want everybody to understand this. Please, push your dreams. Just because you black and you want to be a country artist, go. People don't have to say, oh, you got to be white in order to be a country artist. Oh, that's for white people. No, it's for anybody. It's for Indians, it's for Asians, it's for Chinese, it's for Australians, for Canadian people. Whatever you want to be it. Because if you like that music, you're going to pursue towards it. So whatever people tell you to do, whatever people tell you that you can't do it. Because you know that you are good at it. And I pray that one day my dreams come true, and I'm speaking for any other kid out there that is afraid to tell people what they want to be, because I was afraid to tell people because I thought that people were going to laugh at me and make fun of me. And you know what? They did. They made fun of me. They laughed. They thought I was weird. They thought I was very dumb and retarded for saying it. Um, and Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that I had said that because they thought that I was dumb and they thought that I was crazy. A lot of people thought that I was crazy, that I was trying to become something that I was never going to be, as they said. Um, I just want y'all to understand that, like, I'm 15 years old, I'm from Orlando, and I'm trying to chase my dream as a rap artist and a motivational speaker to kids in high schools, elementary schools, middle schools, and I believe that it'll happen someday. Maybe even college. I pray that it'll happen someday, and that one day I will get to live the dream that I want to live. Going on tour, doing stuff. But I just want to tell you guys, besides all that stuff that I just said, I want you guys to push your own dreams and do whatever it is you guys have to do, because I feel like there's so much people, um, especially that are being shut down from adults, from teachers, from coaches, maybe from older grades, from, like, I know in high school a lot of people get bullied and stuff. Like, I just want to tell you, like, a lot of people get bullied for their dreams or whatever they have. I just want to tell you, like, pursue your dreams, chase your dreams, believe in yourself, and I tell you what, if you get your butt up every single day and you work your behind off and you get whatever you got to do, I surely guarantee you that one day it'll pay off. Because if you working your behind off for months and months and months, if you working your behind off for years, whether it takes years, months, or weeks, if you working your behind off, you going to get something. And I'm telling you that for sure. You going to get something.